Hey everybody, Jeff Bates is my name. Dolewhipdad is this channel. I'm glad you're here. Question number 2, the 18 question Disney tag. Question number 2, which is, what is your best moment in a Disney park? This might take a while. All right, so if this is the first time you've ever been here, welcome. I'm glad you're here. You're coming on the 3rd episode, day 2, question 2, day 3 of my 18 to 20 episode series, the 18 question Disney tag. Lots of people are doing it during live streams. I watched a few of them. I just felt like there's more answers than I needed to give than I could do in a 12-hour live stream, and who would watch a 12-hour live stream? So I would probably actually, but that's a whole other thing. Question number 2. Yesterday was question number 1. Which Disney movie or scene would you like to be in? What I'm doing is I'm giving 2 or 3 answers because it's hard. It's impossible to get some of these down to 1. And then at the end, I'm going to do a live stream where I take my 2 or 3 answers of all of them, and I pick the one, and I ask you in the live stream, if you show up, which one your answer would be. So, what is your best moment in a Disney park is today? This is really hard. I think that there's a bunch of answers I could give. I've told the story before of taking a group of kids working with the Boys and Girls Clubs to Disneyland. And we were there a couple days before the Indiana Jones ride opened officially, and it was the media day, and no one was allowed to ride it officially, but they let people, and they let our kids, and the kids were in the line, and the line was amazing, the ride was amazing. Getting to ride that before it was open officially was spectacular. Just one of my favorite moments. I'll never forget it. My grandmother loved Disney and loved Disney World. She's not with us anymore. It wasn't a trip to Disneyland without going on It's a Small World. I'm not going to lie and pretend that I remember the last time I rode It's a Small World with my grandma, but that would definitely be one of my favorite moments. Any of those times I was on a Small World with my grandma, because she just loved it. It was everything to her. I think taking my kids to Walt Disney World for the first time, we went to Disneyland a lot. We moved out to Texas a few years ago. A couple years ago, we started going to Disney World and taking them for the first time to see the Animal Kingdom, to see Epcot, to see Hollywood Studios, and to see the Magic Kingdom. But the Magic Kingdom is kind of the Disneyland version out in Florida. It's different, but it's pretty close to the same. But having them see the new parks for the first time was great. Another story I want to say, we adopted a couple kids. We had a bunch of foster kids, and we always had kids in our lives, pre our own kids, and when we had our younger kids, we being my wife Paula and I. On occasion, we would watch a friend's kid and take them to Disneyland. They wouldn't know we were going to Disneyland until you rolled up and they could see the Matterhorn or Space Mountain or the sign, and watching them. I wish we had video back in the day. Yeah, I know I'm old. I'm picturing one young lady, Natalie, freaking out. She was so excited. We would also do that to our daughters. I remember taking Brittany and Samantha, who were both adults and married and doing their own thing now. We would take them and not tell them we were going to Disneyland, and watching them freak out, which was great until every time we would drove anywhere more than 10 minutes, they thought we might be going to Disneyland, so that might have backfired on us. All of those would be some of my favorite moments. I remember being a kid driving, well, I just mentioned it with my kids. The first moment seeing, was it Harbor Boulevard? Seeing the Matterhorn was always exciting. All of those events. Also, as an adult, taking my kids, we would go a lot, and just meeting up with friends at night and having a great time. Like I said, there's probably a million answers to what is your best moment in a Disney park. But I honestly haven't told you the one that I know I'll say as my final, and you'll have to stick around and watch it during the live stream. My favorite moment ever in a Disney park isn't one I've mentioned yet. I'll save it. Those are a bunch of my favorites. What's your favorite moment in Disney park? I'd really like to know. There's a lot for me. I could probably go on for 20 minutes talking about a bunch of others, but my number one I will save for the live stream. You'll have to check it out in a couple weeks. That's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Go do something awesome for somebody. As I film this, it's Friday night. Have a great weekend. If you're watching it tonight, if you're watching in the future, have a great day or your next weekend. whatever. Have a good time. Do something awesome for somebody. It's the best way to make yourself happier. I believe in that deeply, and that's why I have a Disney-based channel. That's it for now. I appreciate you watching. Take care. Bye-bye.